I'm Mar Vilanova de la Torre. I'm director of the Institute of Grape and Wine Research in Logroño. It's an institute composed by University of La Rioja, Spanish National Research Council, and Government of La Rioja, and we are in Logroño, La Rioja. And now I would like to present the follow speaker, Javier Cancela, the boss. He's going to talk about the evaluation reclaimed water as a sustainable alternative for hop irrigation, physiological quality, and yield impacts. He won his for agroforestry engineering department of University of Santiago de Compostela. Thank you, Javier.
Hello, good morning to everybody. Thanks, Mark. Thanks to all people to stay here. I want to try to explain in a simple way our study. We are developed this test field or action pilot in relation to the Irre Water project. It's a pseudo project that we started 2 years ago. We are now in the 3 growing seasons. You can see here the results obtaining in the first 2 seasons. As you can see, the location is of our action pilot is in Castilla-León. It's a main region of hop production in Spain with about near of 600 hectares. It's not a big quantity of surface, but is Spain, for example, is only a question, a data relevant, that is the 6th country in Europe in relation to hop production. Well, as mentioned by the previous speaker, Juanjo, the climate change is a problem, obviously. We need water to irrigate the crops. The hop is a very high demanding crop. The crop water requirement is a lot. Is required to maintain the good development of this crop during the whole season. Obviously, we are in the framework of the water saving, and obviously to try to obtain and maintain the regulation that established in the national level in the royal decrees and the different European regulations that have been mentioned yesterday. For this reason, the last objective obviously is to increase the water efficiency. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now this is only something that is not is to everybody know, but I want to mention what is the quality of water that we are using. In our case, due to the crop is hop is not in contact. The final product is not in contact directly with the water reclaimed water. Then we could use the Class C category. That is the quality of water that we can obtain in this action pilot. Everybody know what is the conditions that establish the European regulation and Spanish regulation. Next, please. Yeah, in this term, the objectives of our study is to try to demonstrate that the reclaimed water is sustainable in a short or mid-term establishment with 2 experimental irrigation treatments. It's very important to find that we use a control that is the irrigation that the farmer used in traditional way, that is with the irrigation channel that they have in the foot of the parcel. And then we use a mix of conventional resources because we have no total quantity to could develop the total requirements to the hub. For the reason, combine the water that is moved from the city of Lugo, the wastewater treatment plant of Lugo to León. It's 1 hour distance, maybe more or less 100 kilometers. That is a question that is obviously related with the test. It's not a real situation. And then we will try to study several aspects: the plant water status, the yield assessment, and the effects on hop corn quality. The hop corn is the final product of the lupulus. Yeah, this is only a small detail of the data in our case, the climatological data, in an ombrothermic diagram of the both years that we are developed the study in 2024 and 2025. The 2025 growing season was more drier than in the previous year, the first season. We have a drip irrigation system with meters of flow of 2.2 liters per hour and with 3 emitters per plant. You can see in the middle a photograph of the hop. The hop is a crop that obtained at the end of June 6 meters of height, but this growth is very fast during the months of these months. June, July are critical, and the crop requires a lot of water and a lot of nutrients to could achieve this the final height. In relation to the other materials, we have determined the leaf water potential, the stomatal conductance, the chlorophyll content, the relative water content, several parameters in field weekly. The variety is nugget, that is the classical variety of hop that we have here in Spain. The treatments have been explained previously. The irrigation periods, you can see the periods that we have applied the water, the irrigation water in both seasons. More or less, in the first season, we applied about 60% of the reclaimed water. And in the case of the past season, 2025, we applied 69% of the total irrigated water was reclaimed water. Obviously, then we have the harvest of several plants. It's not easier because we pick hand, not with machinery. For the reason we have only data about 6 plants per treatment. And then we have a process to prepare the samples to cool analyze the quality and so on. In relation to the Airy Water project, we have several local sensors. In this case, it's only to show that we have managed the irrigation of the crop using the sensors that we could show in the platform MySense developed by the College of the UTAZ in Trás-os-Montes, Alto Douro, Portugal. You can see here an image of the last week, the data of the raw data of soil water content with Teros 12, and an image of the values of the electrical conductivity in the soil electrical conductivity determined by the Teros 12. You can see a peak at 3 days, maybe 4 days ago, with a high increase of the electrical conductivity. Maybe there was a change in the quality of the water of the channel. It's not the reclaimed water in this case, it's water in the channel. Sometimes we have this type of peaks, not only in the reclaimed water treatments, but only in the case of the conventional water. Next. Yeah, here is something similar to Juanjo showed previously. This is the dynamic of the different treatments. The best question is that dynamic is very, very similar. In the left, we have the relative water content. The difference are due to the process and the methodology, not derivated to the treatments. The similar way is the response showed to the chlorophyll content index to both GR. Next, please. the same to the leaf water potential and the same to the stomatal conductance. There are some difference, but not significant. We need to develop more year. This third season could be confirm these results. Next. And one of the most important aspects is in relation to the production and to the quality. As you can see in the table, during the 2024, we have more or less the same production. This is the term dry corns, about 2.5 thousand kilograms per hectare. But in the last season, we obtained a lower production. This is maybe due to the climate conditions, I'm sure. And then we have the different dynamics between both years. In the case of the quality parameters, that is alpha acids and beta acids, there was a change in the dynamic. In 2024, we obtained higher values to the mix when we use the reclaimed water, but past season, we obtained a result in a different way. For this reason, we need the third season to determine if there are or not there are effects of the application of reclaimed water or not. And then something similar to the myrcene, that is one of the most relevant compounds in terms of the quality. Yeah, our conclusions, very fast, there's no difference, at least in these two short periods that we have analyzed it. The use of reclaimed water could be a good resource to obtain or maintain the quality of and the yield production in the case of hop. Obviously, we need a long-term study to obtain final results and could express that it is in this way. And finally, we are working now in the study of the other microcontaminants that could be storage in the soil or storage in the plant, but we have no results at the moment to could show in this presentation. But obviously it's a very relevant topic to study and to include to determine the real possible negative or not effect in the soil in this type of crop. And that's all. Thank you. This is the geographic coordinates and the LinkedIn social network, something like that my colleagues of communication always talk about. Thank you for your time.